Hey guys, welcome back. So in this lecture we are going to work on the GitHub aspect. So here is all our projects. So I have included here our the one which you had probably seen on the intro video that had results including these light bulbs. So since this was lighter, just 80 items were created. So and this was just 2.23 MB. So I think this will be fine while trying to keep it on the GitHub. So I'm going to upload it all, and I have removed the result portion where all of those other items are deleted, and I just have this GIF art. So yeah, this is just there now, and you might have seen the dimension for this result at here is quite relatively greater than what we had on created using the soccer ball. So this is 500 by 500 and the soccer ball was 100 by 100. So yeah, I have said that earlier as well. So since we are going to keep it on the GitHub, so anyone who will be trying to install or trying to run it on their system will try most probably to open their virtual environment. And in virtual environment inside this library you can see all of these packages are already there. We'll be using pillow, and since virtual environment is created on Python, so that's all we'll be needing. Anyone else will be needing once they will try to create. So we can start creating, trying to upload this on GitHub. So first of all, what you need to do is open your browser and go to github.com, and probably you will need to log in and do login. And once logged in, or if you don't have created any account, just create your account. That's a simple process. And then next is just start creating repository. Additionally, if you don't want to do this process, then you can do something like install git. So there is this git version also. So for the command line, this git will be necessary. So here is this for the git client. Here is our GUI client, and this will make the process relatively easier. You don't need to use most of the command line interface. So let's start doing our target. So let's write this whatever we can write, maybe digital art collectibles. I'm going to write it this name, and you can start with a readme file, or you can just directly start creating a repository. Now immediately on the next screen it will give you what the necessary code line is required, and we can start doing that as well. So you might see here you can use your GitHub desktop client to do that. You can use your GitHub desktop client to do that, or you can write just this line of code on the command line. So this is simply not any difficult process. So let's open our VS Code. So here it is, and what we can do, so I think we don't need this file anymore. We can close this. Yeah, we don't need to save that as well. And we can close this one is still open. Probably some changes were there. Let's save it. Oh, okay, so these items are not necessary. Let's just comment them out. So now I think that's fine. We can save this, and this is one of those images which is no more because I've deleted all of them, and this is just the sample what we had created. So that's all, there is nothing more. Now we can start whatever was required. So I prefer to do it in this way. Keep my screen side by side, and I don't need this anymore. Open your terminal environment on the GitHub. So here is the terminal environment. Just keep it up. And now what, as you know, this first line is here for creating the file name, so you can just copy it line by line. In fact, that's also not any big deal. And then next is git init. Now for the git add, since the normally how GitHub is created is because it should be added on the start of the project, but since we are doing it the wrong way, we are doing it at the end, so we'll have to be adding all of our files. So let's not worry about that. So what we can do is git add, and you can write asterisk or the star, and then it will add all of your files at once. This might take certain time depending upon how many files you have. So it's completed, and now we need to do is committing. So git commit -m, and you can write anything. So I'm going to write here NFT collectible, and that would be all for committing. And you can probably see I'm following this line by line at here. So all of this line once written, then that would be all necessary. And if you want to see this code, then you can always go to github.com and search me out, and you can find it right here in this way, and that would be all necessary. So we have committed it all. Now what we need to do is, once we need to get to our master branch. So this is git branch, this should be capital M, and then we'll go to main. And now what we need to do is, we need this line, so git remote at origin. So I'm just copying it from here and just paste it right at here. So that's done. Finally, what last we need to do is, we need to push it. So git push -u origin main. So this is pushing all of those files in our main branch. So this might take some time as well. And finally, that would be all for your GitHub portion. And once it's done, you can reload this site at here, and then you will find all of your files there. So you can see it's taking certain time, and once it's done, I'll probably show it to you as well. So I think that's done. Now let's see this. If I reload this at here, okay, so we have everything at here now. So you can see for our intro video portion also, what we had created, all of the file, the collect.py for this portion, and finally the result for this. You can see the bulbs created at here. If I try to open any one, so you can see this one, you can access this from here as well. And every code is right here. You can change this into requirements, you can add anything. So you can add like Python 3 and pillow. So having these two, that would be all. So let's commit this change as well. and that would be all necessary. So this is all about your GitHub person. I'll probably make sure that you get access to this. So if you're not, you can simply search digital art collectibles or search me out, and you can access this easily, and you can even copy the code if you are getting any trouble. So you can collect the code from here as well, so you can see all of those code portion here as well, and that's all necessary. So I hope you enjoyed this lecture, and I will see you on the last lecture probably, and that would be all. Thank you.